Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on my playthrough on Aberration for beginners. Now this is not a guide, but a playthrough for beginners and not experienced players. And last time when we played this, we did a tame of what I call a sleepyhead, the Megalosaurus. So what I'm going to do in this episode is take two of them down. We're going to try to figure out the path down. I've never gone down to the rock drakes on foot before on this map, just so you guys know. I've come on this map with rock drakes from Valguero, and it was easy to get down there, but now I gotta try to figure out how to do this without a rock drake. Never done it before. I did watch somebody's video trying to show the path. Very hard to understand. So like I said, this is not a guide. So what I probably will do in one of these, I probably will do a video on a path down. There's some other path down videos, but they're horrible. I haven't seen one good one yet. So I've got the path memorized now. But this is like when I'm recording this on playthrough. As you can see, I'm upgrading my armor there. I'm getting rid of the silk armor and putting on metal. So I have all metal now. And I'm going to upload the silk into my terminal. And that's the Dino Storage 2 mod right there. So, but what I'm going to do is I'll show you guys a path down. Now, the latitude 37.3, longitude 51.5. That's about where this entrance to the path down starts. And like I said, this is not a guide, this is a playthrough, so I'll get the exact coordinates for you guys and show you the map and everything. I'll do a guide eventually on this because I know the path down now. It's pretty easy. You follow the path. There's a path here that's clearly marked. If you follow the path down till you get to the water, then you make a right. That's what you need to do. So I'll show you guys how stupid I am in this trying to figure this out, but hey, my goof and trying to figure this out is going to benefit you guys so you don't do the same thing. But the path is really easy to follow. So I'm using 3 mods on this map. This is on PC I'm playing on, okay? So I have the awesome spyglass, which you see me looking through. So every once in a while I'll highlight a dino. It'll show up at the top left. It'll show my dinos in green, passive dinos are in white, fleeing dinos are in yellow, and aggressive dinos are in red, okay? So it'll also show you how much torpidity, but we don't need it. This is the turn right here. Let me stop right here and tell you guys. This is the turn right here where I make the biggest mistake. You can get down there going right. The path down is left. I'm telling you guys, if you take the path down left, it's the easiest way to do it. You can get down there from here, but I'm going to show you guys how bad this is for me because I cannot figure it out. But the guy I watched the little video, I watched a clip, he made a right here and got down here. You can do it, I'm telling you guys, but in this episode you're going to see how bad I am at trying to figure this out. So, the other 2 mods I'm using on this is the Dino Storage version 2 mod and the Superstructures. That's it. So this is PC, this is not console, so if you play on the Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch, just keep in mind that you won't have these mods, but everything else I'm doing you can do. So nothing's different about that. But you can get lost on any map, on any console. You can get lost on PC. I'm just joking, but seriously, you can get lost, and that's what I'm going to do in this episode, get lost. So I'm going to tell you guys, I recorded, this is about an hour recording, and I'm going to cut it down to what this video is going to be. But man, I got lost so many times in here, and I'm going to show you guys some of it, but not all of it, because I was getting annoyed. Actually, I was really getting upset, and so I had to stop playing after this. So just so you know, that's how bad it was. Now there's a Megalosaurus right up there, the sleepyhead. It's not a super high level, but if I can get these Titan boas up here without him, my plan was to try to tame them, but they all 3 came at once, so there's no chance of that. I'm just gonna have to kill them all. So me and my other Megalosaurus, we're kicking butt pretty good, so it's pretty easy to beat these things. There's an earthquake going on, as you guys can see. But down there in the blue zone, that's what I call, so the way I label these is green, blue, and red. There's 3 zones. They're actually called the fertile, I think, the Bio-luminescent, and then not the radiation zone, they call it something else. But that's what they are, they're the radiation zone. The Bio-luminescent is the blue one. That's what I'm trying to get to. So you go from the green to the blue, you walk along the river, you do a little twisty thing, and then you get into the radiation zone. Easy path down once you figure it out. I mean, just super easy. There's only like 2 turns you could get turned around on and go the wrong way. Everything else is pretty simple, cut dry, straightforward. The path is simple, but I'm a dummy. So yeah, just dumping a few things real quick. And so what I'm going to do is a lot of these things I'm going to cut out. If you see a little quick dissolve, That's me doing a dump like I just did, or healing, force healing a little bit. So I'll take those out because you guys don't need to watch all that stuff and it's boring. But I'm trying to figure it out. There's supposed to be, the guy I watched do this video, right about here, he turned left and he just jumped off of a ledge, and it's a really small ledge. So it's right here. I mean, literally, guys, I'm telling you, if I'd have just made a left right there, that's where it's at. I know where it's at. It's right there. But I can't find it right now for some reason. And I got distracted by this very cool looking purple and green Joker color Ravager. And yeah, wish I wouldn't have had to kill that. But I did. Oops. That would have been a cool one to tame. But anyway, right there, that little tree I'm facing, right straight forward. If I just walk straight right here, there's a little thing you can drop down off of, and you can go down there towards the water. But I couldn't figure this out. And it's literally, it's so fun. It's right there. But it's okay. Yeah, that's all right. I'm just going to show you guys how bad I get lost here, because this is so dumb. So dumb. So you see where I'm at in this tree here? If you actually follow this path, you just make a left right here, and there's a little ledge you can just drop off of. It was right there. I was so close. Right there in that tree. That tree right there. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I said that enough. That's how bad I got lost. I mean, I was literally there. So here's a level 20 Megalosaurus. I don't feel like taming this thing too low. If it was a high level one, I'm going to tame them, but these 15s and 20s, I don't care about them right now. I'll get some more later. We'll do this later. My purpose here was to try to figure this out. But if you're here and you're heading up like I am, you're definitely going the wrong way. Alright? This is not the way down. Up is not down. This isn't one of those weird psychological movies. This is me going the wrong way. But I wanted to leave this part in there so I could show you guys that I did go the wrong way. And I'm looking down there. Down there at the Bio-Luminescence is what I need to get to. The blue trees, the blue water. That's where I need to be. So once again, I told you guys when I was here, it was right there to the left. So if I just made a right here, I could just drop right down. But dumb me is going to go back up because I can't figure it out. Alright? Can't figure it out. Oh my gosh, this is just horrible. And so I'm wandering in here just trying to figure out where that little drop is. And I missed it. Like I said, it was right there. But you can see the water under me. That's where I need to get. Sorry, this episode is going to be a little bit about me getting lost, but I will show you guys. The reason I wanted to include this in here and not just skip this part and pretend like I'm a perfect player is because if you're playing like me, you ain't a perfect player. You're just trying to figure things out as you go. And a lot of times I do not watch other people do things. The only thing I watch for Aberration ever was trying to figure out how to get down here. So I watched somebody's video because I've done this so many times trying to figure this out. I couldn't find it. And so I wanted to see kind of where the turns were. And I looked for the initial turn and I found it. But then as you can see, I can't find it. So we're going to come up here. There's one of those green charge terminals here. So we'll come here and take a break. I'm going to kind of fast forward this a little bit. But I'm going to throw my bulb dog down. It's not a great bulb dog, so we need to throw him down and charge him up. And I want to show you guys the dumb thing here that I do too is like you got to turn him off to make him charge. So if you don't pet him to turn him off, he will not charge. And as you can see, I hit the wrong thing there. I didn't turn him off. He's still on. And so I'm trying to figure out, okay, I'm just making sure nothing's coming. I'm trying to figure out why this thing ain't charging. Like, what the heck? Why aren't you charging? Well, you can see his light's on, dummy. You didn't turn his light off. You got to turn his light off or he won't charge. Alright. So, see the little red light? The little orange red light still on. Hey, dummy. Oh, there you go. Turn him off. There we go. Now we'll pet him, turn him off. Watch, he's going to start charging now. Okay, so we're going to jump forward to after he charged. Right? And then I just went over here and killed this Titan boa. That was our Titana boa that was right here. And I hit this blue spore stuff. And as you can see, there was a nameless coming at me. I forgot to turn them back on. So when you pick them up, turn them on before you put them on your shoulder. Because Wildcard took away that option, which I don't know why they did that. Used to have an emote where you could pet the dino in the emote. They took that away. I don't know why. So Now I have the bulldog on. I think we're gonna skip forward to where this 90 at the bottom right goes down to 0. Okay, so I got lost here for about 10 more minutes. I cut all that out. I just wandered in a circle here, just kept trying to figure out, and I passed that path down that I told you guys probably about 5 or 6 times. And so I'm like, okay, at this point I'm just annoyed, really frustrated with the game. So I decided to head back up towards where I came down at, and I wanted to look at the other way because I'll show you guys what I mean. When I first came down, I made a right, and I said that was the wrong way to go. Like I said, you can get down there from the right, but it's not the right way. The left is the better way, and I'm gonna show you guys what I mean in just a minute. Let's get back up to the top here. That was so frustrating. I'm telling you guys, this video, if I'd have been recording my vocals, you guys would have just heard it. I was so mad. I was like a little kid throwing a fit, man. I'm like, are you kidding me? Where's this path at? It's supposed to be right here. Where's it at? I can't find it. Pretty bad. So anyway, as you can see, I'm back up to that one little area. So I'll show you guys in a minute exactly where I made that right turn. We're just gonna head back up here. So here's where the kind of start is, but let's get up to the top so I can actually show you guys. So we're gonna kind of, like when I first came in, I'm gonna turn around right here and show you guys. There's those blue crystals when you first come in. So come here, I'm gonna turn around. I'm using my hand like you can see what I'm doing. And we're gonna come down here. Now this tree, when you walk around this tree, you can go right or left. The real path down is the left. Alright? So the right one is that one way I was trying. The real actual path is the left. Right here. So it's the left. So we're gonna go left here. And I'm just gonna walk it a little bit, and this is kind of gonna be where I end this video after I walk this, and then we're gonna get down to the blue water, and that's about my frustration level for this hour-long footage of recording. So I got hit by the Ravenger there, and you can see how slowed down. They're bleeding me. So you see the path. The path is very clear. I can follow this path, and that's what you're supposed to do. Stay on the path, man. It's like the yellow brick road. So we are going to head down here. Kill these guys. And then, like I said, with the Erythroplora, the centipedes, anytime you see one of those and they're about to attack, you rush them real quick. Get close. You see this red thing on the left? That red thing is the marker that I use. So when you see that red thing, you make a right down. When you're coming back up, you see that red thing, you're almost to the top. So you're going to make a left at that red thing, so you're coming out. So that's how that works. But we're just going to kind of clean this up a little bit. We're going to get down to that water. I'm going to show you guys this. And kill this Erythroplora right here. That big centipede thingy. And then we're going to head down to this red thing, and we're going to make this right. So you can see that little cross thing. I just did a cross dissolve thing real quick, and that's what I meant when I kept doing that stuff. So you just follow the path down. So when you get this red thing, like I said, you just make a right. You're going to go down, and this path goes straight to the water. Yeah, I can't miss it, man. It's pretty easy. There's these Ravagers. Let me let them charge me. Then we're going to take a look at that Megalosaurus and see what level that thing is. Like level 30. I could tame it. You can see I skipped again there, so I don't feel like taming that thing now. So we're just gonna kill this one. I don't want to mess with it. At this point I was really frustrated, like I said, and so I didn't have the patience to knock something out and tame it, so we just kill it. We'll come down here later and tame some. I go on a taming spree later and get a whole bunch of them, so because we're gonna need them when I try to walk all the way down to the rock drakes, and we're gonna need them to fight the rock drakes when I try to steal an egg. Which I'm gonna get me an egg, don't worry about that. That's gonna happen. Okay, so look right here where this roll rat is. So this path will keep going to the water, but you pass him up. Now there is a, let me see, about, I'll show you exactly where it is. The path will go to the water. You can go all the way to the water and make it right, but you can cut off a little bit of this path, and I'll show you guys. It is right here, about, come on, right here. So you just make a right here before this big tree, right here, and you make a right, you just cut through there. I'll just face it. You go straight through there, and you're heading to that next path, and you're going the right way, and that's the way you need to go. Or you can go all the way to the water here and then make a right. But that's pretty much it. Right where this urethra floor is, you can walk right through there, and you cut off just a small bit of the path, but that's the path you need to go, and that leads towards the radiation zone. And I'll show you guys in the next couple of episodes. We're going to make it down there to the radiation zone. We'll get to the red zone. We'll touch it. I'll show you guys what happens when you touch it without hazard mats, the suits on, hazmat suits, hazardous material suits on, whatever you want to call them. We call them hazmats. I was in the Army for a long time. So, but there you go. Here's the water. Made it to it. Make a right here, and you're heading towards the red zone, right? So that's all you got to do. We are in the Bio-luminescent zone. We made it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut this off here, guys. I just want to show you guys me getting lost and frustrated a little bit. So if you guys enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you got any comments, please make them. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.